Hello, as I lower the volume on that here. Hi, how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. I am KI5LDJ, Colton, your host, of course, as always on Mondays. And we're going to get into the Monday Night CaresNet here in about 5 minutes. So that ought to be good. I hope everyone's doing good tonight. We have KD5QFC and KD8CMN already checked in. How are y'all doing tonight? We got that's Harvin D. How are y'all? We also have Mr. Matt joining the group. Hello. How are y'all doing today? See you doing all right, D. That's good. How's everyone's week going so far? What do y'all have planned for Thanksgiving? You guys get to see the folks for Thanksgiving, hang out with the family, got big meals planned? I certainly hope so. I still have not quite figured out who we're going to see, who we're going to go hang out with for Thanksgiving. And hello, Leslie. My lovely wife there in chat. But yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I have some holiday-themed trivia for us tonight. We have some Thanksgiving questions loaded up and ready to go. Some of them hopefully will be a little bit easier. I know we tend to trip people up here. We got some pretty tough trivia questions, so you guys ought to get some of these tonight. Finer than a frog's hair. Oh man, yeah. And I know it's well, by Texas standards, it's a bit chilly here. The temperature dropped quite a bit. I'd say maybe what was it? About 20 degrees. 10-20 degrees. So quite a large drop in temperature today, and we're expecting it to freeze down here in Texas over Thanksgiving. All of us here are looking out for that. So I bet all the way up north it is pretty cold and snowy right now. We are coming into out of fall and into winter here coming up next month, and it's feeling. I feel like we didn't really get fall here in Texas. I feel like we kind of skipped it. It was hot, very hot during the day. Well, average hot. And then got a little cool at night, but we didn't get much of that 70 degrees, 60, 70 degree winter. I feel like it was always in 80s and 90s. Winter number 1 on its way. Yep, that's right. The first winter. The one that always happens in the middle of fall. That's how that happens. And of course down here in Texas, it does not snow, rarely. It ices. There's so much humidity in the air and not enough for it to really fall as snow, or sorry, too much for it to really fall as snow up there. So it just gets frozen. Everything freezes and it's miserable. If it gets frozen, then turns to slush. the next day, right? So it's great. And of course, us down here in the south are not super accustomed to driving in the snow, so that usually turns out poorly. But hopefully we'll dodge most of that mess. I hope a lot of you guys end up having some time off for Thanksgiving, so you don't have to be out driving around and going to work and all that. Might have to go and see some family, but that'll allow you some a little bit of wiggle room there, because sometimes driving on the roads in Texas when it's frozen is a little bit of a gamble. Never know, some of the drivers out there. But all right, we only got about another minute and a half left, so we're getting ready to get this thing started. To get prepared to turn down the music a little bit more. But I go ahead and adjust some stuff here. That's true. Yeah. There's some pretty aggressive drivers down here. I learned how to drive in Dallas, and now I hate driving back through Dallas now that I live outside the city, out in the country. It is, yeah, a gamble, all of it. But I'm glad that's where I learned. You know, gotta put a little hair on your chest, as they say. Especially down 30, yeah. Oh my goodness. And I don't know when the last time you were in Texas was, over in the DFW area, but the construction on 635 that's been going on for like a million years is awful. That's horrible. Dallas traffic in it every day. Oh man, I can't imagine.
Good evening. The time is 7 p.m.
Well, there you go. Y'all heard the lady, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, you all heard her out there. It's 7 p.m., so good evening, everyone. This is KI5LDJ, and it is now time for the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Monday Night Info and Trivia Net. My name is Colton, and I'm located on the north side of Canton, about 5 miles north, halfway between Canton and Edgewood on Highway 859, and I will be net control for this evening's CARES Net. That's right. I try and do all the driving in Dallas because it's too sketchy. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held Monday evenings at 1900 hours local time here on the K5VZC repeater at 147.200 megahertz and is open to all valid amateur radio license holders. We encourage you to join in and participate. Ah, that's interesting. Don't know what that was. Maybe that was me. CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday of every month at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library on FM 859 next to the Blackwell House Historic Home. All interested parties are welcome to attend our meetings. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient in speaking over the public airwaves, and so that should an emergency arise in our community, we will be ready to help receive and transmit emergency messages. If at any time you have an emergency situation arise, you may interrupt the net at any time with a break transmission, and I'll take that call immediately. Are there any emergency calls at this time? This is KI5LDJ standing by for emergency traffic. Hey, and we got Jason here, KI5QYD. There you go. Quebec, Yankee Delta. And Payne Springs, there we go. Make sure to put you on the log here. We got Jason, KD5, KI5, QID. Hope you're having a good evening, Jason. How are you doing tonight? You have any big Thanksgiving plans coming up? Get to see any of the family? Eat any turkey? All right. Well, sweet silence on that one. I hear none. Okay, with that, I will now begin taking check-ins for tonight's CARESnet. When you check in, please give only your call sign slowly and phonetically. After checking in, should you also need to check out early, let me know. You will be short time, and we'll skip over you and let you get on your way. Those wishing to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net, please come now with your call sign for check-in.
Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Got the training tonight.
5 Delta Lima Papa.
Oh, awesome. We have Dave. Haven't heard Dave in a while. I'm glad he's here. A very scratchy Nolan.
Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar.
And I know that call sign.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Alpha Victor.
Dang, Cody, what'd you do?
Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Yeah, hello, Dave.
India 5 Bravo Delta India.
Wow. Look at that crowd. Including myself, we're up to 12 already. And you all you fine folks over there online.
Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha.
Alright. I wonder if Cody got that repeater up already, because he is sounding incredible. Alrighty, everyone, I will take that break right there. Thank you so much for your orderly check-in. What a crowd we got tonight. I'm really glad we got everyone in here. So, let me run through the list of call signs I picked up that recognizes KD5KJZ, W5DL and P, Kilo India 5 Foxtrot Lima Whiskey. We have KJ5HTO, W2NOW, KF5VAV, KF7SOX, KI5BDI, and last but not least, K9EZA. Do we have any others wishing to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net? Anyone listening to this with a license is welcome to join us. If you want to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net, please come now with your call sign for check-in. Got it all done the other night. Wow, they're moving fast on that thing. That's going to be really helpful. I wonder, we'll have to do some testing. I'll have to organize something. We'll have to see what the coverage is like, because I guess it's LinkedIn and everything like that. So how about that? Alrighty, I hear no more check-ins. Thank you all so much for all those check-ins. So great to have you guys here tonight. I will now go through the list of call signs for those who have checked in. If each operator would please give us your first name, approximate location, and any traffic or suggested topics for discussion. From the top of my list, first to check in here, is going to be KD5KJZ, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Your check-in, please. I think I'm hearing the other repeater.
Good evening to you, Mr. Colton. This is Randy. 4 miles south of Canton off of 198. No traffic that I'm aware of. Good to hear everybody this evening.
And he's got no traffic. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, Randy. Thank you so much for being here, sir. It's great to have you, as always. Moving on down to our next check-in. That's going to be from W5DL and a P. Whiskey 5 Delta, Lima Papa, your check-in.
Yes, sir, Colton. Good evening to you in the net. W5DLP Dave. About 7 miles west of Canton High School, out 243. I have no traffic, sir.
Mighty fine business, sir. It's wonderful to have you, Dave. I'm really excited to have you here on the net. Thank you for showing up tonight. XYL over here says hi, by the way. All right, moving down. Next to check-in is going to be KI5FLW, Kilo India 5 Foxtrot Lima Whiskey. Your check-in, please. Alrighty, Nolan, I got you from all the way over here with no traffic. I think I heard South Canton. I think you might have been in a different spot tonight. I could be wrong, though. You do have a very scratchy signal, Mr. Nolan. I don't know if you can manage to get a little bit better line of sight to the repeater you're coming into, but just a little hard to understand tonight. But I appreciate you being here, sir. Alright, moving on down the line here. Next up is KJ5HTO, Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar.
Good evening, everyone. Yep, this is Matt, KJ5HTO. I am a couple miles east of Canton here at I-20 and 1255, and I have no traffic at this time.
Super duty, Matt. I appreciate it, sir. Got you in with no traffic. Thanks for being here, both online and on the air. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. Next up to check in is W2NOW. This is Whiskey 2 November, Oscar Whiskey.
Hi, Colton. Yep, this is David. About 13 miles east of Canton in van, just north of the Loves. And I need to do a quick check-in and check-out. And wish you all the best.
Alrighty, David, got you in there as short time. I greatly appreciate you stopping in and saying hi to us. It's great to have you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe out there, and have a good Thanksgiving. 7-3, sir. Alrighty. Next up, we have Mr. Cody, AF5 VAV, with the strongest signal I think I've ever heard from him on this system. Kilo Fox 5, Victor Alpha Victor. EN90AB.
Good evening, all. This is KF5 VAV. Did do a little antenna work over the weekend. I did have one bit of traffic. I'm located about 5 miles south of Ann, a few miles north of Edom, on the east end of the county.
Alright, Mr. Cody. Hey, fantastic. It sounds like that work was successful, so we really appreciate you, and it looks like Mr. Randy getting that done. That is incredible. Be eager to test and see how it does, but it's exciting to get some coverage out there. Sounded really good, so alright, excellent. I got you down with traffic. I did note that, so we'll come back around to you once we're done with check-ins. Let you give that out. Alright, next up to check in is KF7SOX. Gonna be Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. Okay.
This is KF7SOX Marie from downtown Canton. No traffic. KF7SOX back to net.
I see, Jason. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know if you'll be able to get in this Edom one. We'll see, but yeah, we might need to figure out a way to get something a little bit farther down south to you. Alright, Miss Marie, thank you much, KF7SOX. I appreciate it. Got you from the very middle, the heart of downtown Canton. Over there with no traffic. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for being here. Next up, second to last to check in, is going to be Mr. KI5BDI. Got you farther down on the list this time. Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India, your check-in.
KI5BDI, this is Kevin, 5 miles north of I-20 off of Highway 19, no traffic.
Short and sweet, love it. Got you checked in from north of 20, no traffic. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Very excited to hear what you bring to us for our bad dad joke today. Next up on my list, the final check-in is going to be from K9 EZA. Kilo Niner, Echo Zulu Alpha, your check-in.
This is K9 Echo Zulu Alpha. My name is Rob. I'm actually on my handheld mobile in the parking lot of Walmart, picking up last-minute details for Thanksgiving. So we'll see how well this goes. Back to K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
Alright, right, Mr. Rob. Yeah, the audio was a little bit low and there was a lot of noise. Walmart's down in that hole, you know, it's pretty tough to get out of it. But I was able to copy you, so that'll work. I appreciate it, sir. Good luck picking up those last minute items. I know how that goes. I am totally not guilty of doing that all the time. Thanks for being here, Mr. Rob. I appreciate it. Alright, once again, this is KI5LDJ with the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net. And before we move on, I'm going to throw it out one more time. Last call for check-ins. Anyone's welcome to join us on this Monday Night Cares Net. Get in, take a guess at some of our trivia questions. If there's anyone else that wants to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net before we move on, please come now with your call sign for check-in. Walmart was crazy today, huh? I bet everyone getting ready for the holidays, you know, for Thanksgiving and for Christmas and all whatever you guys celebrate. I know there's lots of stuff going on at the end of the year. Usually pretty busy for everyone, so I'm sure Walmart has not been pretty. And Black Friday's coming up. Ooh. Alrighty, y'all, I hear no more check-ins. As a reminder, this is a directed net. In order to keep doubling to a minimum, please do not start a conversation before receiving recognition by net control. Please allow a few seconds after our repeater's courtesy tone before you key up to allow internet-connected stations and linked repeaters a chance to transmit. Yeah, crazy Walmart days. Hoffman, what are you doing your truck? Oh no, what happened to your truck? That is rough. Alright, we will now move on to our business for the night. Looks like we had a piece of traffic from Mr. Cody. So let's go ahead and pick that up before we get into our bad dad joke. So, KF5 VAV, Cody, the floor is yours, sir. What do you have for us?
Yes, sir. Just had one announcement. Silent Key, KC5 IMJ, Ron Abraham. He was Mesquite, Aries, and Racy's out of Dallas County. I just discovered that he was silent key over the weekend. So just making that announcement. KF5 VAV back tonight.
Oh man, I really hate to hear that. That's not the kind of traffic that you want, right? Well, I know. I'm sure lots of people will be keeping them in our thoughts and prayers here. That was KC5INJ. Sounds like Kilo Charlie 5 India November Juliet. I feel like I've heard him around the area whenever I go to Dallas and turn on a repeater. So that is terrible news. I'm sure there'll be some big shoes to fill there for Aries and Races. Those big Metroplex groups are usually no joke. So I'm sure he's doing lots of good work, and I know he'll be missed. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people, if you're out there and you know him, or even if you don't, keep the family in your thoughts and prayers. I'm sure they could use it. Ooh, I don't know what that was. CSFG. All right. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Get back. Don't get too distracted from training. Have a good rest of your night, sir. All right. Next up here, before we get on to our trivia, is, of course, the bad dad joke of the week from Mr. KI5 BDI. Pretty excited to hear this one. What do you have for us, sir? KI5 BDI.
Let me know if I've done this one before. I don't think I have. But what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath? What do you call it when James Bond takes a bath, Randy?
What do you think?
I have no clue. I'm going to start us off with an IDK. 85 KJZ.
Dave, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
What do you call it when James Bond takes
wet.
Double O wet?
I like that. Very good. Colton, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
Do you guys have any ideas? James Bathwater. I don't have anything on this one. We have a guess of James Bathwater and H2007. H2007. KI5LDJ.
Matt, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
It's a pretty good one, dude. It's a pretty good one.
I really don't
That's what happens when he gets out of the tub. Cody, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
I am drawing an absolute blank on this one. I can't even come up with something.
Can't even come up. I couldn't come up with anything either.
What do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
Sir, IDK, this is SOC.
Had a little trouble with the call center.
Rob, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
James Bond. I don't know, guys.
David, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
David gone. He had to get out of here. He said, "Meow," driving around.
Dolan, what do you call it when James Bond takes a bath?
I have no idea.
No idea. Sounds great now, though.
I hope I got everybody. When James Bond takes a bath, he's known as 007.
Ah. 007. I don't know why I didn't see that one coming. We were trying to figure it out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I will definitely take that. I'll have to, I really need to start writing all these down. I know that now that I've thrown out the idea, now that we have a bunch of these on YouTube, we really need to put just a compilation video. All the bad dad jokes back to back. Rapid fire. Thank you for that, Kevin. I really appreciate it. That's a good one. Yeah, 007. I don't know why we didn't think of that. That's good. Alrighty, well, with the bad dad joke taken care of, we are now moving on to the trivia portion of tonight's net. The way this works, even though I know you guys are all veterans at this point, but I will read off a trivia question and go through our list of call signs one by one, giving each operator a chance to make a guess. Tonight, as you all know, I've only mentioned it a couple of times, it's almost Thanksgiving. So tonight, we got some Thanksgiving themed trivia questions for you. Alright. Let's see here. Let's start it off nice and easy. I don't think any of these are too crazy, but we'll get this going. Alrighty, y'all. Once again, this is KI5LDJ, your net control station for the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net. We're getting into that trivia. So, question number 1 for our Thanksgiving themed trivia tonight. What is the day after Thanksgiving commonly known as? What is the day after Thanksgiving commonly known as? You guys know this one? Some of you should get this one. I have faith in you. I feel like this is starting off a little light. Alrighty, let's see if you can pull this one out of your brain. We're going to start from the top of our list here. That's going to make it KD5 KJZ, Mr. Randy. Friday. Yep.
Let's go ahead and start it off with a Black Friday. 85 KJZ.
Ooh, a little noisy. Black Friday, retail hell. Yep. Black Friday, right. But it is Friday. All right, we are starting off with Black Friday. Let's see here. Does Dave agree? W5DLP.
That works for me.
All right, we have another Black Friday. KI5FLW.
Black Friday.
All right, we are unanimous so far with Black Friday. Let's see if anyone decides to switch it up here. KJ5HTO.
We'll keep it unanimous. We'll go with Black Friday.
All right, unanimous so far. Mr. David has left us for tonight, Mr. NOW. So, next up is Cody, KF5VAV.
I concur. Black Friday.
Alrighty, got another one in there. Marie, KF7SOX.
Yeah, that'd be Black Friday and leftover day.
I like leftover day. That's definitely one of the best. You know, you don't have to cook all day, maybe even the next 2-3 days. Lots of food left over. That's always good, right? All right, Mr. Kevin, what do you think? KI5BDI.
I'll concur with the Black Friday.
All right, keeping it unanimous. Let's see, last but not least is K9EZA.
K9 Echo Zulu Alpha. I'll say Black Friday, so I won't step out of rank. Black Friday, K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
All right, we have another Black Friday with a very strong signal this time. So awesome. Well, I told you guys we were going to start off a little easy. The answer, of course, is Black Friday. Good job, everyone. We're starting off pretty strong. There we go. All right. I saw another fairly straightforward one. Alrighty, next question. Question number 2 in our Thanksgiving themed trivia for tonight. Another one that should be a little easy for you guys. This question is, what kind of sauce is typically served with Thanksgiving turkey? What kind of sauce is typically served with Thanksgiving turkey? We'll see. Some people like to do this a little different. All right, we're flipping it around, the order. That means we're putting the pressure on Mr. Rob first, starting with K9EZA. Giblet gravy. Yeah, and yeah, that sounds real good. Cranberries?
I'd have to say cranberry sauce. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
He's also thinking cranberries. I do like me some gravy. Ooh, man. Gravy. All right, we have the first answer of cranberry sauce. Okay. Sounding pretty good. It looks like we have another person here online agreeing with you so far. So let's see how this goes. Next up is KI5BDI. Anyone else want to weigh in? What do you guys usually have?
Cranberry sauce.
Another cranberry sauce. What do you guys usually have with your turkey on Thanksgiving? All right, we have another for cranberry sauce. Marie is up next. KF7SOX.
Cranberry sauce.
All right, keeping it unanimous so far. KF5VAV.
Cranberry sauce.
Even the jelly kind. you plop it out of the can, stays can shaped. It's pretty good. We have another for cranberry sauce. Alrighty. Mr. Matt, what do you think? KJ5HTO.
Yep, cranberry sauce.
Alrighty. Nolan, you're up next. KI5FLW.
Cranberry sauce. KJ5.
Alright, another going with cranberry sauce. Let's see here. Who's next? That's going to be W5DL and a P.
Yes, sir. I'll stick with the crowd. Cranberry sauce deal.
There we go. Keeping with the unanimous decision so far. Last but not least, bringing home Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ.
Oh, no. You can keep the cranberry sauce. I'll just take regular gravy as a sauce on my turkey. 85 KJZ.
No way, that's crazy. A person that lives with you said the same thing. Who would have guessed? We have guess number 2 for gravy. I have to say, I think I do prefer a nice gravy with my turkey over cranberry sauce. Yep, I do like the gravy. That's mine right there. And even though I love me some gravy on my turkey, the answer we're looking for here is, of course, cranberry sauce. There we go. It looks like the crowd has spoken on this one. Yes, I much prefer gravy though. I definitely also skip over the cranberry sauce. But everyone else in my family loves it, so you know it's got to be there. They are good, and I do love eating that stuff just on everything else. I mean, it's good sauce. Put that on some bread. Alrighty, question number 3 for our Thanksgiving Day trivia. Let's see if you guys get this one here. Question number 3 is, which parade, started in 1924, is famous for its large character balloons and is held on Thanksgiving Day? Repeating, which parade, started in 1924, is famous for its large character balloons and is held on Thanksgiving Day? Flipping our order around once again, we are starting with Mr. Randy. KD5, KJZ. Yes, indeed.
Oh, let's go ahead and go with the Macy's Day Parade, or Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, whatever they call it these days. 85 KJZ.
Yeah, I get a nice spoonful of everything good. That's right. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's. All right, along with 2 others online, we're saying Macy's. Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's. All right, I think I'm picking up on it here. Let's move on down to our next victim, Dave, W5DLP.
Sir, Macy's is correct.
All right, number 2, or I guess 5, 4, 5, for Macy's. Next up to make a guess is Mr. Nolan, KI5FLW. I wrote I know it's supposed to be a J. KJ5FLW. All right, we're keeping with the theme here so far. Next up, KJ5HTO. We got Harv and D with Macy's.
Yes, sir. We'll go with Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, or
Yeah.
Macy's.
Macy's Parade Day Thanksgiving Macy's. Yep, that's the one. I get it. Alrighty. Next up is Cody, KF5VAV. Oops, yeah, it's 7:30. Time for another ID. There we go.
I too believe it is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Alrighty, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Let's see here. Got a few more left to guess on this one. Next up is Marie, KF7SOX.
Yeah, put another one in the Macy's column. This is KF7SOX.
All right, another one for Macy's. We're keeping it all tight knit tonight, guys. Y'all are all doing good so far. Let's see here. Kevin, you're up next. KI5BDI. Everyone's keeping unanimous tonight.
KI5BDI. I'll go with Macy's as well.
All right, another for Macy's. Will we get a final Macy's out of Rob? Let's see if he agrees. K9 Easy A.
Roger, I'll have to go with Macy's for the XYO. K9 Hecker Zulu Alpha.
There you go, smart man. Well, I have to say everyone is also pretty smart on this one. You guys have been all unanimous so far, and you guys have all been correct. Every single time. The answer, of course, is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Y'all are doing great tonight. Let's see here. We're going to throw a curveball in here. Now, this one I didn't know off the top of my head. We'll see if anyone else does. Not too crazy, though, I don't think. Let's see here. Alright, this is KI5LDJ with the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net. We're going to do one more question before we turn you guys loose for the evening. So, our final Thanksgiving-related trivia for tonight. Question is, which president pardoned the first turkey, initiating the tradition of the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation? Repeating, which president pardoned the first turkey, initiating the tradition of the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation? We're going to flip our order around. Pressure's on Rob first this time. K9, Easy A.
I have no clue. I'll say Reagan. Just the old giver. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
Yeah. I knew this one was going to throw you guys for a loop here. We have an answer of Reagan. That feels, yep, I can see that. Let's see here. Mr. Kevin, you want to hazard a guess here? KI5BDI.
For some unknown reason, I'm blanking on his name, but I think it's the peanut farmer from Georgia.
He's on the penny. All right, we have a peanut farmer from Georgia. All right, sounds good. Is that going to be Clinton? I don't know enough to actually make a guess on that one. All right, next up is Marie. Kilo Fox 7 Socks. He's on the penny. That would be Lincoln. Abe Lincoln, you think?
Colton, I'm not sure. Could it have been Tricky Dick? President Nixon? KS7 SOX.
JFK, Nixon, Reagan. All right, we have a guess of Nixon. Okay, we have JFK over here in the internet chat, and we had a Reagan earlier. So, and then we also have a peanut farmer. Lots of different guesses here tonight. Let's see who's gonna bring it home. Next up is Cody, KF5VAV. I wonder if anyone's gonna get this one.
Well, my initial guess was Nixon. My wife is thinking Truman. Not really confident on either one yet, though.
All right, well, I'll let you sleep in your own bed tonight, and we'll go with Truman for you. All right, well, look at that. We've all been unanimous up till now. Now, every single person's given a different answer. So let's see how this goes. Maybe one of you will end up being the winner of tonight, because you're all tied for now. This might be the tiebreaker. All right, next up to guess is Matt, KJ5HTO. JFK, Roosevelt, or Truman. Okay.
I'm going to reach back a little bit further than nobody else is. I do believe that was Abraham Lincoln that pardoned the first turkey.
All right, we have a Lincoln. Yeah, we are keeping it spread out tonight. D Online says, maybe we're all right. That's the spirit right there. All right, next up, Mr. Nolan. You want to hazard a guess on this one? KJ5FLW. Roosevelt or Truman, JFK, Reagan. I couldn't quite pick you out on that one. I don't know if you maybe moved inside, but I couldn't quite get you. It is very cold outside, so no hard feelings if you want to hide in there for a while. But if you could try that one more time, I'd appreciate it. KJ5FLW.
Abraham Lincoln.
Ah. Oh, fantastic. Nice and clear that time. We have another for Lincoln. Okay. We got one or two with 2 votes now. Let's see if Dave is going to make or break that here. W5, D, L, and a P. I wonder.
D, L, and a P here. I'm going to say it's Teddy Roosevelt.
Alrighty, we have Teddy Roosevelt. All right, we're getting a bunch of different answers. I like it. Let's see here. Mr. Randy, wrap us up here. KD5, KJZ. The turkey drop. WKRP.
Too many to choose from, so I can't go with can't decide with anybody. So let's go with JFK. We seem to hit all around
we have JFK. Okay, so we are going all over the place. Lots of different answers tonight. Well, a couple of you actually got it right. Now, I will say I did have to fact check this one. Gotta be careful, you know, when you're doing this whole AI thing. But I'm glad I did. I'm sure someone would have gotten it right, no matter what the answer was, because we guessed lots of presidents. But the answer looks like the answer that I'm finding is Abraham Lincoln. That's right. Abraham Lincoln. This event began during the Civil War when Tad Lincoln asked his father to spare a turkey named Jack from a holiday meal. President Abraham Lincoln was the first one to do it, and years later, in 1947, President Harry Truman pardoned the first national Thanksgiving turkey. So we could have taken Truman as well on that one. That was a pretty good one. That was nice and tough. Those are good answers, everyone. Alrighty, y'all. That was pretty good trivia. I think you all did fantastic tonight. So thank you so much for participating in that Thanksgiving-themed trivia and in tonight's net in general. Very great to have you all. With that, barring any other pressing announcements, that's it. We're going to now take checkouts and begin closing the net for the night. As I go through the list of call signs once more, please make any final comments you may have and check out of the net. First up, Mr. Randy, KD5, KJZ. Great show. Turkey drop. There you go.
All right, thank you, Mr. Colton. Appreciate you running the net and the live stream. Doing a fine job, sir. And to everyone else on the net this evening, everybody, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and eat lots of turkey and play with grandkids and any other little monkeys you got laying around, and just hopefully you can enjoy the company that you're blessed with. Everybody have a good evening and a good Thanksgiving. 85 KJC.
Absolutely, sir. 7 threes to you, and indeed, yes, I hope everyone does end up having a good Thanksgiving, seeing people, family, relaxing, eating some good food. You have a good rest of your week, Mr. Randy. I appreciate you being here, sir, and thank you for all the work you've been doing here, getting our new repeater over at Mr. Cody's house up and going. Sounding good. All right, next up to check out is going to be Mr. Dave, W5DLP. Checking out 7 threes. All right, good night, D. Thank you. And Harv, 7 threes, and happy Thanksgiving to you and D as well. I hope you all have a good one. Thanks for coming and saying hi.
Enjoyed the net. 73 to all. God bless. Travel safe if you're out on the road for the holidays.
Yeah.
And we'll look forward to next net. W5DL. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, thank you, Dave, and 7 threes to you. Indeed, good looking out there. I hope everyone travels safe. I know a lot of us are probably going to end up traveling for the holidays, so thanks for those best wishes, Dave. I hope you're having a good night, sir. 7 threes. Great to hear you. Come back next time, sir. Alright, next up is Nolan. Time to say your goodbyes, sir. KJ5FLW.
Appreciate you running the net there, folks. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the question. Wishing all y'all a happy Thanksgiving.
Alright, thank you, sir. It was very great having you. I appreciate you working hard out there, getting that signal in. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourself. Don't work too hard. We'll see you next week. All right, next up, saying goodnight, Mr. Matt. KJ5HTO.
All right, hey, great job with the net tonight, Colton, on both formats. Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody and safe travels. So y'all have a great week. KJ5HTO, back to net.
All right, fine business, Mr. Matt. 7 threes to you, sir. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Stay safe as well. Enjoy it. And stay warm. All right, Mr. David has already checked out with us. Mr. W2NOW. So we're moving on down to Mr. Cody and Ben Wheeler. KF5 VAV.
Thanks for running that, Colton. Appreciate you doing that. So yeah, that turkey, apparently his name was Jack, and it was actually Lincoln, and it was a Christmas turkey, not a Thanksgiving turkey. But anyway, sounds like Truman was more into eating the turkeys than pardoning them, apparently, from the research I've done. Anyway, y'all have a great evening. KF5 VAV, I'll be clear. Oh, and this is not the new repeater yet. This is actually my station. I'm still working on the new repeater.
Ah, I see. So a tricky question needs following up on. Appreciate you doing that looking. I was wondering how that one was going to go. But all right, well, excellent, man. Your station is sounding phenomenal. I don't know if you did any work on it or if it's just the conditions, but congratulations. That's awesome. Fantastic hearing you nice and clear tonight. Have a good rest of your week, sir. 7-3. Stay safe. All right. Next up, Miss Marie. Your turn to say goodnight. Kilo Fox 7 Socks. 7-3s. 7-3s. You have a good one, sir.
7-3, y'all. Cody, you're sounding great. Colton, thanks for running the net, and have a happy Thanksgiving. This is KF7SOX. Back to that.
Well, thank you, Marie. That's very kind of you. Right back at you. I hope you enjoy your holiday and get lots of good food, time with family, and time to relax. You enjoy. Have a good night and 7-3s. We'll talk to you next week. All right. Second to last here, Mr. Kevin. KI5 BDI. Your turn to say goodbye. Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah, BDI. Great job with it. Colton, sorry. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Careful. KFI, BDI, back to net control.
Definitely. All right, thank you, Mr. Kevin. It's actually kind of funny seeing you. I was pointing it out, but it's just funny to me seeing your name closer to the bottom of the list. So you got the switch up on those questions. We'll have to get you. I noticed you like to stay right in the middle, so you don't have to answer the questions first. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, have a good rest of your week, sir. 7-3s. All right, last but not least, round us out here, Rob, K9 Easy A.
Roger, I never thought about getting into the middle of the pack. I always thought about at the end, so that makes a lot more sense. I want to say, have a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe where you go. God bless you all, and from my heart, I just want to pray for everybody on the net and all of our families that blessings in Jesus' name. This is K9 Echo Zulu Alpha signing off 73501. Back to net.
Hey, thank you so much for that, Rob. Means a lot. I know we'll be sending some of that back your way for sure. And I hope you're recovering all right over there. Still sound a little bit rough, but hopefully you're getting plenty of sleep, plenty of water, and plenty of good food. So rest up. Hope your recovery goes well, and have a good Thanksgiving. Really appreciate that. All right, thanks once again to everyone for joining us on tonight's net, including myself. We had 13 check-ins, and every single one of you got almost every question right. It was just that last one that was under contention, so y'all did pretty great with tonight's trivia. Well, that's going to be me for the evening. 7-3s to everyone out there. The CARES net for Monday, November 25th is now closed, returning the system to normal amateur radio traffic. Good night, everyone. KF5LDJ. All right, there we go. That's the net for us, huh? Well, that was awesome. I really appreciate you guys being here. That might be a little bit loud. All right. Well, in any event, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Have a great Thanksgiving. As everyone else was saying, please travel safe if you have to go see your family. Down here in the south in Texas, it's going to get rather cold over Thanksgiving. A little freezing, probably a little ice on the road. So please watch out for that. But overall, enjoy. And I hope you guys have a really good holiday here coming up. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys next week, same time, same place. You know how it'll go. I wonder what the trivia will be. I think I'm in charge of that one as well, so we'll have to figure out. But until then, I hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and we will see you then. 7 threes, everyone. Bye bye.